And do not talk while you do lip line or else you'll end up like me. Hey guys, what is up? What's good? It's your girl Ashley and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, what I'm going to be doing is bringing to you this really pretty chocolate smoky eye for fall. I'm here for it. I'm living for it. I'm obsessed. Let me tell you, when I sat down, I knew I wanted to film a very chocolatey eye, and that's exactly what I did. It has a touch of glitter in it, and I don't know what it is about this look, but it definitely screams fall, if I do say so myself. So if you guys are new to my channel, what is up? What's good? I am Ashley. I'm a little bit goofy. I'm a little bit crazy, but it's honestly the perfect mix. You guys are absolutely gonna love this channel. We're super chill. We're super laid back. We just love to have fun, talk about makeup, comment section, always positive. And you know what? I love it. If you want to join this family, don't forget to press that subscribe button and also click that little bell so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a new video, which is 2 times a week, every single week. And without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the nitty gritty because I know you guys want to know how I got this look. So without further ado, let's do this. All right, you guys, so as you can see, my brows are already on. I have not shaped them up though, so if they look a little bit busted, that is why. I'm gonna clean them up with a little bit of concealer, and I'm also gonna use this concealer to prime my eyelids. This is my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Medium 1 Custard. Absolute favorite. I put a pretty big dent in her. She's just my go-to. It's what I really like to prime my eyelids with. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this, and I'm just going to use it to underline my brows. So I'm gonna take it directly underneath my brows, and I'm gonna spread it all over my eyelids. It's gonna act as a really nice sticky base for my shadows to kind of lay on top of. Now that my eyes are nice and primed, I'm gonna go in with a shadow palette by Profusion Cosmetics. This is their Sultry shadow palette. It has 24 shades in it, and what I really like is that it does have a mixture between mattes and shimmers, so you're gonna be able to create a lot of different looks with this. It has very neutral shades, warms, it has some pops of colors, and then it also has your very light shades right down here. But the first shade I'm gonna use in the palette is this one right here. It's called Ideal. It's this really basic bone colored shadow that is just necessary in like every palette if you are of my skin tone. So I'm going to take Ideal, and I'm just going to take it in my crease, and I'm also going to blend this all the way underneath my brow bone to kind of set down that concealer. This step is super important if you want evenly blended shadow, so do not skip it. Don't skip it. The next shade in the palette I'm going to take is this one right here called Zing. Now what I'm going to do with Zing is I'm going to apply it as my transition color. Zing is a really pretty warm toned brown, and I really just want to warm up the crease a little bit before I go in with my crease color. So as you can see, that blended super nicely in my crease. I'm now going to pick up a little bit more of Zing, and I'm going to take it on a Sigma E25 brush. I'm going to tap off just a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to focus this color towards the outer portion of my lid. So I'm going to pop it right here, and I'm also going to take it in my crease ever so slightly. And I'm just wiggling my brush back and forth. I'm trying to make sure when I'm packing the color, I'm packing it on in a very even way, because it's super easy to place more color in one area than other areas, and that's when things start to get splotchy looking. So just make sure you are laying down the color very evenly when you are packing it on. I do want to carve out some lid space a little bit with my No Flaws Liquid Concealer by Collab. So I'm going to take some of this, and I'm just going to pop it on my lid, and then with my concealer brush, I'm just going to buff it out. And I'm going to do a little bit of carving right here. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my finger, and then I'm just going to buff out that line a little bit. The shade I'm going to put all over my lid is called Caring. So I'm going to pick it up with my flat shader brush by Smashbox, and I'm going to spray it with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus to give it more of a foiled look. And I'm just going to pop this all over my eyelid. Look how pretty. Ugh. The next shade I'm going to use is a shade called Risky, which is a very deep espresso shade. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take it on a pencil brush, and I am just going to place it closest to my lash line, and I'm just going to smudge it out a little bit. Now I do want this to be smoky, so I'm going to build this up in a subtle way, and I'm just going to drag it alongside my lash line. I do want it to feather out in a very blown out way, so I am going to go in with a little bit more of a precise pencil blending brush, which is this guy right here. This is my Sigma E36 blending brush, which is one of my faves. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to continue to apply the color while blending it at the same time, so that way we don't have that harsh edge right there. For mascara, I'm just going to use this new one by CoverGirl. It says that this is their Peacock Flare. I just got mine over at Walgreens just because I wanted to try a new mascara. Not like I need any because I have a bunch in my drawer, but I like to try out new mascaras because when I'm not filming, all I ever wear is mascara, which I know is a big shocker considering I never do looks without lashes. But I'm gonna coat my lashes. So I think the mascara is super duper pretty, but I'm still gonna apply falsies just because that's me, that's what I do. So moving on to the face, I'm gonna go in with this. This is the Filter Highlighting Liquid by Collab. I'm gonna use the shade Spark My Interest. Now, if you guys didn't know, I am a part of Collab, which is a all new makeup line that 8 influencers, including myself, collaborated with Sally Beauty on. Now, this is one of the products. This is pretty much a highlighting liquid. Do you guys see the reflection on that? Now, what's great about this product is that you could apply it to the highest points of your cheekbones. You can mix it in with your moisturizer. You can apply it on your skin before foundation. Whatever it is that you want, I am going to use this before foundation. So I'm just going to pop it on my cheeks, my forehead, my chin. I'm pretty much going to apply this all over my face for a little bit more of a dewy glow. Now, when I use this, I think Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, but affordable. So I'm just going to put this all over, and as you can see, it does give me a very healthy looking glow, which I love. Now this is more of a golden shade. We do have more shades in the line for light, medium, and deep skin tones. The next product I'm going to use is this. This is my NYX The Pore Filler Primer, which I absolutely love. I'm going to take some of this on the back of my hand, and I'm actually going to place it right up in this area where I do have slightly enlarged pores and a little bit more uneven skin texture. So I'm just using this to really just smooth out that area. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to use my tried and true Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. I'm in the shade 220 Natural Beige. 220 Natural Beige. So I'm going to pick up some of my foundation with the sponge, and I'm going to start in the center, and I'm going to work my way outwards. I'm now going to go in with concealer. I'm going to use my Collab concealer. This is our No Flaws Liquid Concealer. Now this has the consistency of Urban Decay Naked Skin and also NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I really love it, and I also love the applicator because I find that it's so easy for me to just apply concealer directly underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to use this to conceal while also highlighting. I'm going to buff out the concealer underneath my eyes with our concealer brush. Then I'm going to take the sponge and then I'm going to buff the concealer into the rest of my foundation so that way I don't have any harsh edges. Look how stunning that concealer is. Can we talk about it? I have it linked down below. So with a flat definer brush, I'm going to pick up the shade called Zing on a flat definer brush, and I am going to just buff this right here on my very lower lash line. And I'm just smoking it out with my pencil brush by Sigma. So I'm just going over the line so that way it's nice, smoky, and diffused. We don't want it to be like a stark, harsh line. So just continue adding product and then buffing it out like so. I'm now going to go in with a little bit of my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this powder directly underneath my eyes to set my concealer down in place. I have some of my powder on my sponge, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this to set my under eye concealer. And then I'm just going to dust off the powder underneath my eyes so I don't look like Casper, the friendly ghost. Moving on, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This one is in the shade 230 Natural Buff. The next powder I'm going to use and go in with is a contour powder. And this one is also by Collab. This one is our Sun Obsession Sculpting Bronzer in the shade called Major, which I really, really love. So I'm going to take it on this MAC brush right here. I'm going to coat my brush very, very nicely, and I'm just going to add some definition to the face. So I'm going to actually move this because it's interfering with my blending. Also going to apply this to my forehead. The highlighter I'm using is $5 by Wet n Wild. This is their limited edition highlighting gold bar. So I'm going to take it on my Sephora 98 highlighting brush, and I'm going to pop it on the highest points of my cheeks. Ooh, oh my God, so pretty. I can't. I'm also going to take this highlighting powder and I'm going to pop it in the very inner tear duct of my eye to draw forth light and just, you know, give it more of a pop. I feel like since the eyes are so chocolatey, it kind of calls for a bright inner corner like this. I'm going to take my CoverGirl Peacock Mascara and I'm going to coat my bottom lashes because they're looking a little bare. They're looking a little dried up under there. I'm now going to go in with my BH Cosmetics Waterproof Lip Liner in the shade Spiced. And I'm going to line my lips, and do not talk while you do lip liner, else you'll end up like me. Ooh, y'all. I filled in my entire lips with this lip liner and I'm like loving it. And just like that, guys, that is it. This is the look. What do you think? Let me know. Comments down below. I had so much fun creating this video and I cannot wait to bust out more videos for you guys. If you didn't know, and if you don't follow me over on Snapchat, then you may or may not know that I moved into an apartment for like 9 months. It's like the first 2 weeks what I've been here, so I'm slowly like unpacking everything and I'm slowly getting back into my groove. I know videos have been off track. I know I haven't been on schedule for maybe about a month or so now, but I promise you guys, videos are coming every Tuesday and Thursday, so get hyped, get ready. I'm ready. Vlogmas may or may not be happening depending on what you guys want to see. So if you guys want me to do Vlogmas, let me know in the comments down below. And I don't think I have anything else to say except I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for all of your positive support over on my collab video, my collab announcement. Honestly, it's surreal. It's mind-blowing. I'm still like in shock. Like I don't even know how to explain like how I personally feel on the inside. So thank you guys for your constant support. I can't wait to see where this year takes us next year. Growth. I'm in my feelings right now. I need to get out. Get out your feelings, girl. But that's it. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces.